everyone! I hope you're having a happy new year and that you're staying safe and well. This is my first video of 2022 and I just wanted to start all of this off by giving thanks and saying thank you to all of you. You guys have helped me in this journey called life way more than you think, and none of this would have been possible without your viewership, love, and support. You guys have been inspired by my content to just go out there and do it. So I just wanted to say thank you so much. And thanks to all of you who have tagged me in your desk setup photos. It's really amazing that we have this cozy desk setup community. I feel like with quarantine and staying at home, a lot of us are realizing the importance of making the most of our situations. So I just wanted to say thank you for sharing that with me and for saying that I inspired you and that my content has encouraged you to create a cozy, safe space for yourself, and that my content has given you confidence to embark on your creative journeys. So with that, I wanted to introduce you to the topic of today's video. I'm going to be sharing with you some of the healthy habits that I'm taking into the new year. There are several things that I want to self-improve on this year, and I wanted to create a habit tracker and share that with you so that we can do it together. One of my New Year's resolutions is to share more about my personal life on my YouTube channel. A lot of you guys requested vlogs or just more content with me talking to the camera, so I'm currently working on being more comfortable with that. I probably recorded this intro like 20 times, but you know, habits take practice, and I hope that with time, this will become more of a second nature thing to me. I hope that it'll grow my channel even more and connect me with more of you guys. So with that, let's begin.
Why is it always close, ranging from a movie scene to made up people in my dreams? The last time, if I recall, was a feeling of being alone.
So to track all of my habits for 2022, I created a template in Notion. Notion is actually the sponsor of today's video. If you don't know about Notion, Notion is my favorite productivity tool. It is where I keep all the information for all the creative projects that I work on. I also use it as a task tracker. I already did a whole video on how I use Notion, so if you're interested in checking that out, I'll link it in the description and in the cards. So this is my habit tracker. It's really simple and minimalist, and it's free to download if you're interested in the description below. This is where the habit tracking is going to take place, and it's going to be organized through this calendar. So the way it works, you can create a page in each day of the calendar, but for me, the habit tracker is week-based. Click on add an item and you'll see my healthy habits tracker. You can click on this to open this template. So this is my habit tracker. So inside the habit tracker, there's every day of the week, and underneath each day are the same habits that I plan to practice. So if you would like to add your own habits or additional ones, you can just type your habit, but these are personally the ones I'm going to be focusing on. So each day of the week, I'm going to be checking back on my habit tracker and just checking off each of the to-dos. So what's really great about Notion is that there's an app for all the devices. So I can easily access this on my iPhone or iPad, as well as my laptop. So I think it's important to not just drink coffee in the morning. Every morning I like to make a coffee because it helps me get up. I genuinely look forward to the taste, but I find like throughout the day I don't really drink water, which is not really the healthiest. I could go until 2 p.m. just not eating anything. I do practice intermittent fasting for health reasons and to detoxify my body, but sometimes it does wear me down if I have like a lot of work that I'm doing and burning myself out. So eating a little bit of breakfast in the morning is something I want to add to my routine because I think it's gonna give me that boost of energy rather than just relying on coffee. And on top of that, I just want to drink more water too. So in addition to body wellness, the next thing that I definitely want to work on and prioritize is being more physically active. As a software engineer, I'm at my desk a lot of the time and I forget to move or stretch or just stand up and walk. And over time, it really has a toll on my body. So something I want to really prioritize and focus on is daily stretches, improving my posture, and going on more walks and hikes. I also want to try yoga more and also just do more activities outdoors. I recently got an Apple Watch, and one of my favorite features of the Apple Watch is the fitness rings. So one of the habits I'm going to practice is closing all of these activity rings. It's also like pretty fun if you're out and about and you're doing an activity, you can mark it on your Apple Watch and it'll monitor how many calories you burned, how much movement and exercise that you got in that day, and it's just a really fun, immersive way of keeping track of whether or not you're moving or not. So in addition to being physically active, I really want to focus on building better habits to take care of my mental health. 2021 was the hardest year of my life, and I spent a lot of time in 2021 just thinking and having so many thoughts in my head and not really managing them in a healthy way. So one of the things that I really want to focus on this year is journaling and reflecting, even when times get tough. When times get tough, I think it's pretty normal to be avoidant, but this year I really want to be headstrong and tackle some of the problems that cause my anxiety. Journaling would help me dump my thoughts and process them in a more constructive and positive way. So that's why journaling is something I definitely want to work on this year, and I think it'll help me focus on the positives rather than having 1,000 thoughts in my head running 1,000 miles per hour. So in addition to journaling and reflecting, I actually think making these vlogs will help me. Last year I made a lot of YouTube videos about specific topics and design and code journeys, and rather than focusing on the journey, I was focusing more on the results. But I think it would be more relatable and also more entertaining for my audience as well as for myself, because not everything is perfect, so my content shouldn't just be about final results. And I think it would be really fun fun if I shared more about myself and my personality. So along with that, I think by making vlogs and documenting more of my journeys rather than just end results, I feel like I'll be able to actually try new things. One of my habits that I really want to focus on is pushing myself to do new activities, new hobbies, and new things for my own personal development. I think last year I focused a lot on my YouTube channel growth and showing end results, but I feel like I didn't really get to try the things that I wanted to try in life. So I'm hoping this year I'll be able to try a lot more things and find new passions and activities and share it with you guys. So those are the healthy habits that I am really looking forward to working on this year. I also wanted to thank Notion for sponsoring this video. If you're interested in downloading the habit tracker that I created in this video, the link is in the description below. Maybe this video gave you some ideas on things that we can both improve on. I'm just looking forward to doing this together. Also comment below if you enjoy this style of video. If all goes well, this is the style of video that I definitely want to continue on throughout the year. I think I'll feel so much happier personally connecting with more of you because that's the goal of all of this in the first place. As always, if you like this video, comment down below, like and subscribe. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.